Hello. Things and stuff. Testing. Hello. Start off on the right foot. Cheers. Hydrate. Hydrate now before I forget. Right up. Raider the Great, who helped me when I got when I chickened out on a trip down to a deep darkness. Oh, this is where I was. Okay, I was heading back because I made some mud. So I'm heading back from our little community area. Don't like flying up on the ceiling because there are still some blocks that you get stuck on, and it takes like half your health because it's like you're hitting a brick wall, but really you're just nicking the top of your head on a not 100% to the bottom block. Used to do that with like soul sand and stuff like that. It was really weird. Just having a think in case I needed anything from the shopping. Don't think so. Don't think so. North. I like how these tunnels are color coded. It works for my brains. So communities down the west, so I know that's like the green. And my little side project is down this one. I always thought it was kind of cool that the Christmas tunnel was in the basalt because it makes it look like it's snowing. Don't know if that was just pure luck. Is that me? I think that's me. That's me. I do need to come back and finish this off. So, this tunnel, Gaz, one of our community folk. He helped me push out through the nastiness. And we put a few windows. Always wanted to come back and decorate this. Put it on my to-do list. Ever-growing to-do list. So today, the tomorrow list. Hi, Raider. Oh, yo. Yep, we'll get to it tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. The same as I'm one day gonna finish this whole. It's like so close. So close, in fact. I've tidied things up. There's nothing down here. There's still a few things left in the other place to bring here. But all my shulkers are gone. I've got things in boxes. Finally. Not a rogue shulker in sight. And I put this little thingies. I put these little in so I can see. See that ore block. That's what Durban found when we went down into the caves below. There's my Christmas tree star. So it's just a nice little way to look there. There we go. Radar. You're famous. That's the one we found. It's all safe and sound. There we go. Anyways, I'm celebrating my little successes of tidying my room. There we go. We tidied up. That's something. Don't know what to do with myself, all this space. So, oh, and the other thing I did was there was some copper trapdoors all along here, but they weren't quite feeling right, so I threw walls up. I think that's looking better. So when these shulkers fill up, that light goes on, so I know when to grab it and go and stick it in my storage. It's pretty swish. Pretty swish. Behind the scenes. So, in celebration of mostly finishing down here, I'm going to fill a shulker of things and actually try and do something up on the ground level. So I've got a nice little hillside for a little farmhouse. So I'm going to see if we can whip one up. No, maybe make a start on it. So now I've got all of this awesomeness. It's like going shopping. I need to cut down some more acacia logs, but acacia trees. But it's fantastic. Now I can go, oh, yeah, I want this. Don't know if it's organised awfully well, but so these are things you mine. You mine straight up. And these are decorative thingies. Yeah. Totally makes sense. I'm gonna need a bit more tough. Totally organised. What I do have, I think we'll be doing a bit of deep slate on the roof. Okay. Get the shopping trolley out. Or I get really organised and just take that. What? Oh, that's right. I went and I got some halfway between doing things. I went and got some mud, which we can stick in there, up there. Let's stick it up there. I'm going to need quite a bit of it for all the paths and stuff around the place. So when I made a start, and I'll also when I got a bit of wheat. Okay, that's my tunnel stuff. That's the tunnel stuff box. That's what I'm looking for. And look, this is the cleanest my ender chest has been ever. I still need to put some things in there, but still. This has been my other junk drawer. So now I have some spares. What? Organised? No. No. Not at all. See, I had all these nice coloured ones way back. I had certain things in certain colours, and then it all went to pieces. Now these are all my leftovers, so don't worry. These are all my empties. They're all my empties. Okay. So I want to take you. And then we can do stuff when we're upstairs. Actually, you know what? I want to use a little bit of that. So there. I'll take that. Yeah, we're lacking a little in the tuff. That's okay. Stone. Always love me a little bit of andesite. That'll get us started. And it will at least get us doing a shape. Little bit of a shape. So farmhouse. That's kind of the start of putting in some of the living area. Let's take that bed with us. I don't think I've got one up there. It's handy. Set up a little camp. So this will be like a little castle thing. It's probably not going to be that shape or something. I'm not sure. Everything here was circles, so I made circles. Everything was circles. But over here, just above all the fields, I thought this was a nice place for a farmhouse. But now I'm not sure if I should do it here or here. Here seemed a little too close. Oh no, overthinking. No, definitely here. So, funny story. I was getting a whole bunch of sand a long time ago. I went out to mining and I broke my netherite spoon. I was devastated. So I made another one that I lost. And then I made another one that I lost. See where this is going. And finally, I forgot how many I had lost. And so I made the new fancy spoon. That was the last one I had made, and I hadn't lost it. It was fine. I kept a track of that one. Now that I've cleaned up all my boxes, guess what turned up? Anybody needs a fancy spoon, let me know. Oh my goodness. Yep. Okay, let me put these boxes down. Let's put them down here, because yes, I think the house has to be up there. I don't want to put these too far away, because that's going to be a pain in the bum. Put them right here. And we're going to be a little bit smart. We're going to tell ourselves what we've got in them. Something like that. Okay. Instead of bring a bit of this and a bit of that. Oh, I already had some in my pockets. Okay. So in the past, I've done most of my buildings, I've totally just been deep slate with a bit of spruce down the side, but this whole township has really lent into the acacia look. So I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and do a similar one that similar sort of house I'm used to. A little bit bigger. I'm going to need some more of these guys, so we'll just do a few just to get some in our pockets. I am really still liking the idea of making this an actual town pathway, road, you know, with all the trees on the sides. Started off as an orchard, now it's a thing. Not that one, this one. Hi. Doggo. Too cute. I must say, I have loved being in this biome, or whatever you want to call it. Doggos everywhere. So cute. You have to chase the wildlife. No. That's a little bit. I do feel like I'm going to need a little bit more. We'll see how we go. We'll do a bit of a layout. Anyway, there you go. one of my other mini jobs to do tomorrow. Is to weather up these walls. I think I started somewhere. These ones. Getting them look a little bit worse for wear. Where's my stairs? Nope. But now that that storage area is pretty much done, I think my headspace is a little bit clearer. Okay. Guys, we're gonna have to flatten this out a fraction. I knew I would have to, but didn't want to make it disappear completely. I like to keep things looking a little bit natural. Just want enough so we can have a bit of a base for the house. It's one of those farmhouses on the hillside. You know, it's not just a little house. It's fairly decent. I think at least if we can push this back a little bit. Ooh, good tip. I've got my tips coming in the back. I do know. They're all silk touch. Yeah, that's right. I was going to try and be a good neighbour. I was going to give some more dirt to Mammoth, who's got a big mud farm thing. Squirrel. Oh, I can't run anymore. Yeah, these guys have fun with their new toys. Now I think, what do I think? A little bit. Organized. What? What? This feels weird. I know where things are for now. Here we go. Shovel. Efficiency one. Now I've got another spoon. Okay, it doesn't have to do much. There's only a little hill. It's only little. Ugh, such a mess. God. I'm happy now being out here because now and I like the name that Damage Case gave this. It's more like the well. I've been calling it the tube, the hole. I like the well. It's got a new name now. But yeah, now that the well and the storage is looking a little bit more complete. I love running around and trying to find out where it feels like the roads and stuff should be. So this is the start. This is the beginning of the above ground. We've got big things. I originally said I need the big stuff in so that I can start to figure out where everything else goes. Okay. We'll see. I don't think we're in. It feels a lot slower, but that's okay. I just want to push this back a little bit. Yeah, I said this is kind of where I said I put the barn, but I'm not sure. I feel like this is too high for a barn. It might be that it just comes back here. And then we put some animal bits and pieces between the farmhouse and the barn. That makes sense. Does to me anyways. Yeah. I do. I feel like we've turned a corner and getting that storage sorted. Oh, isn't it lucky we have bought supplies to make more shulkers. Okay. I don't want to go too far away. Here we go. This and that. Feels late, but it's just really dark. Really dark. Okay. Oh, good. Now, I think I'm at the right kind of depth, but I just want to flatten out the hill a little. To do something about this, whether I just fill the hole in or make a feature of it. Maybe we do some cool little bubble column to get from the water level up to the house. That could be fun. Just trying to mimic the hillside. That one. That one. So when I'm terraforming, I'm just pushing it back a little. Still feel like that could be a little bit bigger. If only to give it a bit of space around the back of it. But we'll give it a go. Always got all this space. What I loved about this little bit, it's got a lovely view. Well, there you go, there's a pathway. Didn't even know. Perfect. Like looking out for those kind of natural pathways. Mark it. Just like that. Tell I haven't been up here much. If I was a front door, where would I be? So if we're coming up from here. There we go. This direction. Odd numbers. Or everything else I've done here has been even. It's been so hard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Boop. Nope. Was that even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that would be 8 and 9. That's good. Rid of a little bit of that. All right. We have started. We've done something. Oh my goodness. Definitely gonna have to be tough. Oh no. Or how about we just go with the old, tried and tested, and then we can use some this and that. I feel like I want to make this a little bit longer. maybe, because it's a nice big farmhouse. There we go. I'll give it double doors. I feel like it needs a deck or something around it. So although this is a bit of a layout, this may end up being a little bit funny. Sky! Oh, hello, I didn't see you sneak in there. How are you? Oh, lovely to have you in. This is the one of the many skies we've bumped into in the past little while. How are you? Welcome in. That's what I did. I keep switching between this SMP and a bit of bingo. There we go. We've got the logo up. We're doing things right. Nice one. Oh, lovely. Yeah, we're wrapping up. Well, wrapping up. Heading into the afternoon of our Sunday here. But no, doing good. I've been working on a storage area for a long time. Feels like a long time. So now that I'm working up at the ground level under the blue sky, it feels really weird, but really good. But no, happy weekend. Give you a little tour, and then it's very little. This is my wind. The whole area I tried to do a little bit of an elvish elemental thing. I'm still missing a fire element sort of thing, but we've got water with that's the iron farm, so the golems will spill out the sides. There is a weird bug where the water throws them out if they're just loading in. Oh, nice one. So you did good. You did catch it. So I have now finished. Mostly finished. Ooh, I like that. Just can run off the end now. I like building things that are a little bit fun. Like, oh, I say there's no shulkers, but that's the last of what I need for the inside of the well. We're calling it the well now. But no more shulkers. Those are empties. Don't look at those. And then I put in these little alcoves of little fun stuff that I've done. It's a Christmas tree topper that we were all given. Yeah, there you go. It's all tidy. But like I said, I don't know what to do with myself now. Everything's been put away, and I know where to find things. So over here. Very, very early stages of trying to figure out. So this will be like the entrance of a, I want to say it'll be semi-sizable farmhouse thing. Just trying to find an interesting footprint. 5. So that is, yeah, there we go. Trying to keep odd numbers, but I start with good intentions. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is like that time where you just kind of stick it in and then you kind of make it better later. Making sure I've got a bit of room to do some fun stuff on the outside. That's the plan anyway. Plan is there is no plan. Yeah, I think I will try and hunt down a bit of tuff. So I think that'll work nicely. And we'll do a bit of trim with the prismarine type things. This is kind of, like I said, having finally gotten most of that storage done. My head is a little bit free now to wander and put a few buildings around here. But now I've got to figure out, I don't know if I want them all sandstone. Like they might have a bit of sandstone. I don't want them to all be just the same because that will just be too much. Maybe a bit of mud brick, that sort of thing. Although I do want a bit of mud brick the same as the path down here. So I'm just umming and ahhing. That's what we're doing. We're not committing to anything. So I did this down here and I figured this is kind of what I'd do around the place. Yeah, it is hard to shift gears after, like, I was like, downstairs it's dark and it's all, you know, tidy but still, you know, storage. Everything's dank and wet and yucky. And up here it's like, we're living next to nice big elemental things. What does a village like that look like? I don't know. Keegan, hi, how are you? How's things? I am trying to remember to put torches out. I'm in an area where I didn't spend a lot of time. I'm finally coming up for air after my big storage project that took a while, but is looking good. Like I said, I have got the tiniest ender chest I have ever had. ever. Although I do like the look of this place at night. I put a few lights and bits and pieces around specifically so that it could look a bit cool at night. So we're just doing foundations, layouts and stuff. So this probably isn't what it's going to be. But I'm kind of imagining if this was a farmhouse and this was its entrance, you know, a farmhouse, they have, you know, a fairly decent sized area when you come in. Yeah, so I knew I was going to have to push this hill back a bit. That's okay. But again, I don't want it to be too complicated. Got a nice little area for a couple of sheep or something. So how is things? How's things? I said we're kind of rolling into Sunday afternoon. I know probably Saturday night for a lot of opposite planet folk. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll do. And that works nicely. This is my little, yep, Saturday night. Nice one. Oh, and enjoy. Wish I had one more day of weekend. It all balances out for everybody though. Okay, that'll work out quite nicely because this was, I only just put this in. This little path area. Like I find little places where it's nice to run down naturally. And then it's like you're going around the back of the wheat. The wheat. So that'll come up nicely kind of to the side. We could even put a side door there somewhere. That could work. I think so. Yeah, and we can even just square that off, really. Is that big enough though? I've got to get a couple more rockets, but is that big? That's big enough for a farmhouse, right? Because if I do little restart, yeah, if I do smaller houses, they won't be nearly that big, for sure. And we can do it a couple of floors. Give it a bit of height. Doesn't need pushing back much. It could almost be like the hillsides coming down into the house anyway. Especially if it's a couple of floors up, we'll get a bit of height. I like that. I like that idea. That one means that'll be there, right? One of those and one. There we go. Okie dokie. Need some more bricks in a second. But again, just placeholders. Just placeholders. There we go. We've committed. We're committed. That was, yeah, I'm still not sure. I feel like this, either the door needs to be a little higher, even if it's just 1 or 2 steps. Just something interesting, because I know we can just do some like some slabs or something. I could use spruce, I don't know. It's like a patio or something along the front. Okay, that server bump's going to happen in any second. Don't leave junk in the nice tidy box. Don't do it. Bad habits. Only time I know when it's time to eat. I can't run anymore. Don't want to jinx it, but we haven't had any escaping golems lately. 2. We should have 3. That was 2. there he is. There's 2 down there and 3. Okay, cool. That's 3. Okay, I'm just hanging around in here for a sec because I'm sure that's gonna... 5 minutes goes quick when you're having fun. Goes quick when you're having fun. I'm so pleased I put all this glass here to see them. And it's even cooler now. I didn't originally have the borderless glass on there. Now I do, I can see all the things. Okay, so that's going to be off at least for a few minutes. I'll have a little look. I might just run a sneaky ad. I do not have ads on, like, pushed ads. I don't have that on. I don't know if I will. I will see how we go. I'm just new here. I guess when I take a break, or if we've got one of these, might be the time to do it. We'll see if it will work because there's buttons, and then somebody gave me buttons. I don't know who decided to give me buttons, but I'll push it and we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. Fingers crossed. And again, there will be, for a couple of folk, they might not even see them. So, we're learning. I'm learning. There we go. How did that go? Are we back? It is so weird. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but that was quick. It was a 1 minute. I think because I don't have like the big 3-minute ones like all scheduled. All they give you is like a little, here's a 1 minute one. Here's a 30 second. It was quick. There you go. And look at that good timing. And we're back. Things and stuff. You go from having next to no buttons to all the buttons. Uh-oh, we're just ignoring the more shulkers. I didn't say I had put away all the shulkers, just the ones down in the storage area. I will sit and take all these back down later. There is so much to learn, and you go from having like one little panel or one or two, and then you've got like several, and you can put little emote button pictures and buttons, and little by little, that's what I'm doing. Is little by little. We can learn learning together. Seriously. Oh. Okay, I'm kind of liking this. Now that I'm coming back to it. Where did they go? You're right, there is just... It really drop you in the deep end. Oh, go away. Pain in the proverbial. There we go. Got it eventually. Yeah. Oh, and that's it. I think it's little by little. You get one thing and we understand that one little menu element in Twitch. Me making a mess. And then it's really bad because I want more buttons. As soon as you have some buttons, you want more buttons. But no, going at my own pace, and I do have some ideas for more of those emote pictures, but I want to give it a go myself. So things take time. Things take time. Need to put some of these away. I was quite excited that I found one of these shovels that I had lost. Turns out there were several that I had lost. And now I have many fancy spoons. But that's the one I need. Yes! I had several shulker monsters. They ate my shovels, and I could have sworn I probably like either threw them somewhere or broke them, which I have done. I had a nice netherite spoon, and that got busted because I just didn't pay attention. I have to own up to that. But see, I finally, that's what was good about finally finishing my storage area and dealing with the shulker monster. They all turned up. Oh, I guess it'd be good the next time I go out to the mining area and get some boatload of sand or something. I'm sure with this town I'm going to need a little bit more sandstone. Another mining trip's not out of the question. Okay, I want to see a little bit of height on these. Just in case I want to push this back a little bit further. The shulker monsters, they get you. They exist. No, I think that's plenty big enough. That's plenty big enough for a farmhouse. Ooh, let's get up. Let's get up. Yeah, if that's a couple of stories tall, that's a pretty big building. It can even be one floor at the front, and then two at the back or something. can do that. We can do that. We can do anything. So if I call it fluffing, but it's getting stuff done. It takes time. I want to give it just a little bit of breathing space, but I don't want to get rid of all of this. So we might even plant some nice trees up here. I cleared all the tree when I first got here. This whole area right up here and here, all the way up the hillsides, covered in trees. And I pushed it right back to the spruce. Which reminds me, I do. Squirrel. This is my original original box. But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. So yeah. I almost don't want to get rid of it, but yep. So I am kind of procrastinating because I was just making sure that the size of this place. Yeah, this is just a little bit. It didn't take long. I mean, a few sessions. Put some music on. Just like doing a bit of terraforming. But yeah, there was a boatload of trees. And even then I'm still wanting to clear some of that. That's when I had a couple of those trees, you know, where half of it doesn't, I don't know what happens. It's like half of it gets cut off. They're really weird. Okay. So trying to figure if this really is too dark. Yeah. Yeah. Really got so much. How did I get a water bottle? I don't even know where that came from. I know I had some water bottles, but that was ages ago. Oh my giddy aunt. I do my best, I really do. I was so organised and now not so much. You guys go in there with the dog shells. I'm just going to check in those junk drawers over in here to see if there's any tough. Guess what? More stone. Don't need more stone. Okay, we might need to do a little bit of a trip. Some. That's all I need. Just to try it out. And that's another point. Before we go anywhere, we'll just double check I don't have any pre-made bricks. Sky, thank you so much for dropping in though. You go and enjoy a good old lurk. And yeah, you do your the bedtime routine. Oh, thank you for being here, hanging about and having a chat. It's been lovely to have you in here. Fellow Sky. Fellow Sky. That's right, we'll collect each other. Here maybe. No. Yeah, there are a couple of us now. Show me my wall. The light wall. This one. Hang on. There you go. I saw this on YouTube once and I wanted to make it, and then I combined it with this other thing I saw on YouTube. So there's lights underneath the carpet, and that's all made of concrete with tinted glass on the front. And I like it because it looks fluorescent. When I made the side bits poke out. But yeah, I saw it on YouTube. And then this is just like layers of like the coloured glass. And I've left the bottom of that light source like underneath. I can't do this whole other camera thing. But there you go. Yeah. And so I thought, well, this is a good space to do it in. So then I did it on both sides. I haven't done the ceiling yet. Oh, you're more than welcome, Sky. Yeah, I thought, why not try and pull that off? And we'll try and do that as well. Let's try and do both. But yeah, this is why I had to turn off the borderless, like turn on the borderless glass pack. So this could look cool. I'm very pleased with how it turned out. Because it was a commitment, I tell you. Oh, you go get your itty bitty ready for the nighttime routine, and I will still be here trying to get stuff done. Okay, I'm gonna go and try and see what the tough brick looks like, because I have a feeling that's gonna do the trick. I need this back. Never know which way I'm jumping when I jump out of there. Okay. Yeah, I just think this is a better, yeah, that's a much better tone for the acacia. And some of that. Yeah, already. So we can start with a bit of tough. I'm thinking a little bit of mud and mud brick, just because it's like, it's around here a lot. I've been sticking it in all sorts of places. And maybe a hint of the sandstone, but just a little bit, just as a hint. Or we could bring in the blue terracotta. I love the blue terracotta. In a crazy obsessive way. Okay, hopefully this will just be enough to get the feels. Put these labels on it and I still don't check. Like, this is what I want. That's what I want. There we go. And we got a bit of both. We're trialing this out together because I'm not convinced now that I'm holding it in my hand. No. Maybe for the second floor. No, we need tough. May have to go mining for a little bit of tough. Yeah, that's more like it. Before we go anywhere, I feel like I'm gonna have to go and get some tough. I would like to fall down a hole. That's what I would like to do. It would be amazing. It'd be great. Everyone should try it. Spruce is one of my favorites. Just saying. because we can keep the acacia. That gives a bit of contrast. And we can do some acacia fences up the side as well. Oh, I'm feeling it. And then we can repeat some of those colours on the barn. And have some of the acacia on the roof. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go, window. Don't know what to do for the floor, but we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. This was one of those things that I did not do any pre-creative world prep for. So we've got a mixture of like the iron farm, which I did go into creative and plan it all out. And this, which I did not. Gotta mix things up. Okay, we'll have a think about that. Actually, I do have the sandstone with you know, the uncut sandstone. Whoa. Here's what I did with all my tuff. I was thinking thought I had some. Ooh, look what I found. Got lucky. Yeah, I'm thinking of popping some other buildings in between, so the farmhouse and an iron farm and things. Guess what? My pockets are full. Funny that. Just gonna put some of these ores away, because now I've got somewhere to put them. Grey wool. Is that from our helpful doggos gifting us things? There we go. That'll keep us going for a little bit longer. So it's not, oh, it's totally always first try. Here we go. I'm thinking do this. So we've got halves and halves. And we mess that up a bit. Even push that up a little bit. See if that suit's going up a little bit. Anyways, let me know what you think. These ones are all a little bit group effort. Even if we put the double door there. We'll see how that goes. Okay, should I put that away? I did. Not that one, that one. This one, that one. Could try the birch. What do you think? I've got plenty of that. I've got plenty of birch. Should we give that a go? Or is that too light? We could go oak. Again, I have plenty of that. One of those things, you don't just go for oak anymore. It's like, oh, that's just standard. Why would you go for oak? Just want something that's not, because the acacia is very orange and it goes really good with the deep slate. But I just want something that gives a little bit of contrast but goes well with the tough. You and some of you. Oh, good. Corners are going to be fun. think I already know what I like. I think I already know, but we'll see. I might change my mind in about 2 seconds. Let's just do it like there. Given there could be like windows. Punched out. Okay, I have changed my mind. I was going with the birch, but I think that line is too much. I think I'm going to be back and forth on this. I don't like that. I don't like it. Maybe. And then a few fence posts and bits and pieces around the place. And look, we can always come in with a bit of birch to highlight stuff. Like fence posts with bushes around the place. And like the buildings nearer to the town, I had plans to do a little bit of birch with sandstone anyway. So this is more the edge of town, it's a little bit more rural. You know, I'll put some forest in behind. Hello. Okay, we'll do a little bit more and we'll see how it feels. It's the worst that could happen. I'm pleased I found that little bit of tuck. That means I don't have to go running away on everybody. Put the walls up and then we punch the windows. Punch out the windows. I think this is getting tall enough for the first floor anyway. I had half a mind totally winging it, and this is this is the process. Half a mind to make the next floor just one block out. So yes, and I think, what am I thinking? Floor levels. I kind of don't mind the windows being at floor level. I have done that on some of my other builds. But we might want to make that whole floor just one higher anyway. Let's do that. Gives us a bit of space anyway. A bit of space to breathe. Oops. That's got to be the door level, right? I mean, just for the sake of having a floor in. Just go big or go home. Then it's not very farmhousey, is it? What sort of doors have we got? I do like the mangrove ones. Try the pale. I don't know if they go well for this build though. Put these in for now. That one. Kind of what I was thinking, to give just a little bit more of that acacia look. Then we can bring the tuff in again. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we'll just try something out. The trusty scaffolding that I'm still making friends with. So we threw that as floor level. That didn't go around the right way, did it? So in theory, this next level would just be one block wider. One of those things that I've seen and I quite like. I think I've tried once before, but we'll see. See if it works. That's not how that goes. That's not how that goes. More like that. We know what that means. That's what I was looking for. We know what means. Needs something like that, but I think the stairs are just too much. Could even then bring them out a couple. Oh, goodness me. There we go. Third try. Third try. That's going to be too much. Too much of a good thing. Yeah. It's like a big eyebrow. Something like that anyway. It's like a... Yes, it's not traditional farmhouse in the sense of old kind of weatherboard things, but it's a farmhouse in this land. I want to get little animal areas off to the side of it. Maybe like a garden here would be nice. Okay, I think we're getting there. It'd be one of these ones where I do half. Does that work? How do we get up? This is what I was thinking, is do we need to go out more? Do we need to go out more? It's the whole what if scenario. I think that kind of works. Yeah, because it gives something to the, gives those pillars a place to be. See how far this gets us. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I feel like I'm gonna have something come up and get me. Use these up and then I can empty my pocket a little bit, not that I can see where I'm placing. There we go. There we go. It's the back and forward game. With me it is anyway. Put them up, have a little look. Okay. That's doing it. It's doing it. Oh, and maybe now we can go for a little bit of this. Do that. I'm almost going to forego the pillar. For starters. May need more wood. Go up one. Do we go up one? Sure. Sure. I don't know if it goes with the oak. I don't know if it goes with the oak. I'm afraid to say, but it needs, if going with that style of house, it needs to be darker. We did talk about this front bit being just one story. We could still run with that. Having it higher up the back. Okay. I'm gonna have a little go. At that. I just think tough on tough's not going to work. It's too much tough. I did bring this is, I don't have high hopes for this, but we'll give it a try. It's like same but different. Might not be awful. Do a couple of those and we'll get the birch in and we'll see if that works. Just don't want it to be too busy. Don't want it to be too busy. All the way. Where are you? There you are. There you are. Wondering if we can do the same trick. think we just stick with the stone all the way up. I don't actually mind that stone, the lighter stone. But no, I think it's got to stop being wood up here. Final call. If we just finish it up the top with plain stone, like get it nice and smooth. Yeah, I think that's the deal. Yeah, terracotta, that's actually might be nice. Me and I did say we might bring in that that blue terracotta. Let's see if we could work that in. Yeah, definitely less of the timber up the top. Less of the timber up the top. Yeah, and then we'll bring some sort of stocky roof that's kind of bigger at the back. Figure out how that's going to look. I don't want it to be a tall roof. Kind of digging that. I'm almost wondering if instead we bring the terracotta up into here. Move away from the wood altogether. Maybe. So I'm kind of liking that. Could almost finish off with a high ceiling. Just stone. So yeah, sorry, I'm very buildy stream today. If we did it, I don't know, tough or deep slates roof that was trimmed with the acacia, would that be awful? Do we go dark? I always go dark, but I think it might have to. I just don't know if the light will work. Just don't know. While we think about it, let's throw these up here. Or some of those left over. Okay, let's do the rest of this. Let's get this in. Which means getting these out. Something like that. Oh, eat. To eat. Eat and hydrate. Well, just for a second, I could imagine coming out the farmhouse doors, heading into town to the markets on the other side. That's got to be good. That's got to be good. Oh, actually, I want those. Don't want that. I want those. Really want this for my floor, but I need something. Farmhouse floors look like. They're always timber, aren't they? Whoops. Putting this in, not sold. I totally need little stairs here. This is silly. I've made them everywhere else. Just not on this level yet. we'll punch windows out eventually. Nope. And so that's what I need. Bit of this, bit of that. Maybe some more of those. Oh, there we go. Ask and you shall receive. This is mostly the brick and andesite.
Ron Bent raided with 12 amazing peeps. Welcome.
Ron, thank you so much. Hi. Welcome in. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Hang on. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome in, raiders. Oh my goodness, yeah, that your playlist. I had a couple of ideas. Yep, I will definitely message you. I had one, but it's a little bit, I don't know if many people know the Rasmus. I always love them, but I mean, I like all sorts of things, from Eagles to Jack Johnson to some things that folk may not hear of. And a good little bit of the metal as well. It's like, pick a song, pick a favourite song. I like them all. Welcome in. Oh my goodness, Fancy Cow. Let me catch up. Combi. Sunflower, welcome in. Oh, thank you guys for coming on in. This is... I'm having a quiet build stream. I'm actually putting a farmhouse up. I'll trying to figure out what one might look like. Because I actually got some storage tidied up and now I'm making a big mess of it all again. Oh, guys, welcome in. How was stream? How did you go? How was things? Good timing, crossovers on the other side of the planet, folk. How's the day been? And I saw a little notification that Mr. Ron is going to be on Bedrock Legends. Is this what I saw? In the Discord? How awesome is that going to be? Good on you. This is taking shape. I'm not sure I like the oak, but I've got to keep it all light. And when I do these houses, I do everything like with deep slate and spruce. So this is really awkward for me. to be using lighter colours. Yes, legends. You legend. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so much fun. Oh well, is that like, when does it start? Is it like in a week or something? Is it less than a week now? Oh no, what you actually did during, sometimes that's it, it's, you turn around and you're like, all I did was I collected my thoughts. That's what this one has kind of started like. Half of it I'm not sure if it's gonna stay. Oh, the first, so first of the month, watch this space. Put it in your diaries, guys. Yeah, I got an awesome surprise. Saw you up there. Like, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, there's a few of you Farlander folk. Isn't there a few of you in there now that I've spotted? I'm just new to the crowd, so I'm like, oh, I know them. Oh, I've seen someone play things. That's right, Fancy Girl. It's about enjoying the journey, right? Whether we get anything done, that's another story. So I think we might put a bit of a roof shape. Yes, it's looking a little. I keep going back and forth. This is my process, guys. What if we just did away with that? We'll put a slab there and cover that up. Yep, let's chop this down. There we go. That's right, it's about the journey. It's about getting there. It's about the fun we had along the way. So, it was your donkey thing, your donkey barn shop. Did we name a donkey? Tell me. Did we name a donkey? Take some of those. We're just throwing all the things at this at the moment. All the things. They named one Zeroed. Sunflower. They named one Zeroed. Not sure what that... Oh no. Well, we know Zeroed's motto is we don't... Was it we don't derp here? I think was the usual take home. and donkeys by nature. Wondering if I've got that too low. I do want to get a slab down there somewhere. There we go. Yeah, I was... Zeroed's awesome. Like, I did for a very, very short period of time. I was on the SMP, but that was when I was just about to start here on Slackville. And man, my minutes in my day were just non-existent. I loved them though, and I was lucky that I'm still able to play with some of the SMP members here on Slackville. But it's a small world after all, isn't it? I don't think that's going to do what I wanted it to do. I think instead of softening the edges, I've probably just made them stick out more. They look like little horns. Like little goat horns. I do need like a roof line. I have not thought about this build at all, and it's showing. This is a make it up as I go build. All my other stuff. All my other stuff, I've done it in the creativeness. This one, let's just give it a go. Which means a lot of backwards and forwardsing. I think if we start like this and get a bit of a roof line coming, that is quite tall. We could easily knock off a block on that one. See, that's a good way to do it. And look, originally I do have to change my little things because when I first started, nobody came to see me. You got some folk who were just there to have a bit of fun and tease you and say not so nice things. So I put in the no backseating in my little commenty thing, that little. But as I've collected folk like you guys, I need to tidy that up a little bit. So I do like this idea of just, yeah, that's a great idea, let's do that. Yeah, I'm not sold on this timber. So yeah, definitely, I'm thinking something with the roof. Like it could even come out a little bit over the top and then go back. It's supposed to be a farmhouse, so it's got to have like jump up the block. Oh my goodness. Jumping is hard. Jumping is hard. So there's definitely got to be some sort of, not prominent roof. I'm not going for I'm going to do a barn. So the barn is going to have the quintessential barn roof. Yeah, I might deal with the roof at a later time. Rose, how are you? Oh my goodness, you're one of my recent secret followers that you did not on stream, so we didn't get to see your little birdie, and I don't know how to replay them now that I'm not using stream elements for that. Hi. So we'll give, there you go. Where is this? Oh. There we go. How are you? Welcome in. First time chatter. Lovely to have you in. Hope your day's going well out there. Said we're wrapping up, or even wrapping up. We're rocking into our Sunday afternoon, late afternoon here on this planetary side. It's a day I get to throw in a little extra time. Just a little. Hi. Hello? What are you selling? Well, hello? I haven't done coral. Coral. I haven't done one of those yet. We do have a little pickle machine at one of our other community bases, so we haven't needed anything like that over this side. So this is my little side project to the main SMP community area. Where I'm, whoops, where I'm trying to pull off, oh my god, pockets. So, I still have a lot to clean up in terms of my chests and bits and pieces. So that this is kind of going to be an elvish kind of area. Village, township, something. Hang on. Oh, but my god, buttons. That one. There we go. So this is my inspiration of Pinterest. There's these folk that do maps for Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, but they're amazing and I love them. I'm not a D&D person, but I absolutely love all the artwork that comes with it. But that's the kind of inspiration, that sort of town centre thing. And then I went with the whole elemental. Oh, I love my wings. Here we go. I had this idea to make some wings. In the past I've done like dragons and bits and pieces. This time I thought I'd do wings, like elemental sort of stuff. And I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if you could stand somewhere and then you had wings. There we go. You can see them better ish. I don't have things in the way. There we go. Water, earth, fire, heart, Captain Planet. So this is the last little bit that I will finish. But besides that, that's for the well. That's for the well. I've tidied up, and we've put little. These, see, my favorite. I've used a lot of acacia and the blue terracotta. And that's what we got when we went mining. Not mining, caving. Caving with friends. So there's like little... I've actually got some stuff organised. I'm not tripping over shulker monsters. So this is looking really clean. It's really weird, and I don't know what to do with myself half the time. These are the sorters, and it tells me when my box is ready to go and put away. That's another tomorrow job. I'll do it tomorrow. Set up just a little tiny, just a smidgy little mob farm underneath. This is the cave we went down. I found it because I wanted to do those glass wall effects. And what did we drop into was this space. So we had fun. That's where we found that emerald. So underneath there is a great space where I might be able to pop a little mob farm. Just enough to get some bits coming through. Doesn't have to be mega. I love those. These ones I saw on YouTube once, a long while back. So yeah, the last little thing to do is to just finish off the gradient in here. Oh, there we go. First try. And this is where we have the bedrock being bedrock bug, and sometimes our iron golems jump out. So we need to, that's another to do, is to design a little pond that they can land into and not run away. That's the, I swear, we got it on camera once. It is the weirdest thing ever. They just go from there and they shoot straight out. Like, straight out. It's like something in the water. Something in the waters. It's so weird. So yeah, I've got a boatload of stuff to do around here. Turning this into like putting a castle and a marketplace and some buildings. But this is like the first stream since practically finishing down that in that storage area. It's the light of day. I feel like it's the first time I've seen sunlight in weeks. So yeah, to have a little think about this. There's something missing, but I don't think I'm going to solve it now. Don't know whether to just slab this, but that's a problem for another day. I was going to try and see if I could get some of the mud brick in, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I really don't know if I'm gonna. So, the donkey called Zeroed. Was it just the one that got named, the poor wee thing? Gonna, oh my god, this is embarrassing. I had such clean pockets when I started. Let's get rid of the things that just jump into your pockets because I've got such lovely dogs around here tidying up the wildlife. I wonder if that's all it needs. T-Man. Oh, thank you so much for this dude. I was quietly supportive of everybody's. Thank you for lurking. Oh, I hope you've had a lovely lurk. I feel like I have been living down in my little hole for so long that I'm actually quite happy to be out. I feel like I haven't been out in the real world. Yeah, it's been nice because I'm back to creating. I like the creating. I will mix it up and go and do something stupid, and I will make sure I invite Durbin along to back me up. He's good like that. Last time I invited him along, he shot a warden for me. made it aggro. It was lovely. It was great. It was so much fun. Totally recommend it. Hot Ron, so chat named your donkeys LL Mule. Oh, LL Mule J. And Don Quixote. Don Quixote. I don't know how to say that. Don Quixote. I like that one though. No, it has. It's been a lovely stream. I get to sit outside and actually see the night. I'm definitely keeping these acacia. I originally just grew them because I need the acacia. But now I'm definitely going to make this into a little road. And I can't run because I haven't eaten. Actually, I just want to have a little fly while it's night if nobody's sleeping. See, I put a tiny bit of light by the wings. I love it. It is nice. Need to sort out the lights and get rid of the torches around the place. So everything's got just a little bit of light. So my plans are to have like all the roads and put some street lights and stuff. Street lights and stuff. Something's definitely going to come and bite me. I haven't lit this area up very well. Anyways, yeah, I definitely need to figure out what's happening upstairs. I will give that a shot another time. I think here would be the farmhouse. Be nice little garden, or you know, where the sheepies go. Although that's not going to stop the wolves jumping. They can they jump over fences? The wolves? Can never remember. That. Sometimes you can't see it for looking. That's right, I need some of those. Yeah, I think I like this better, where it's just a little bit, there is a bit of timber, and farmhouses like have that sometimes. But yeah, this isn't quite working. Well, team, and thank you for coming in. I do appreciate all the support that this SMP does give me, and this is the group that got me off the ground this time around, because this is kind of like a little streamy reboot for me. The past couple of months has been the first time in a long while that I've push the buttons again, but this time around you guys got me up past those little thresholds, and we got the affiliates, and that's because of the peoples sitting behind. You got a good bunch of folk in there, team man, I tell you now. gushy. All the gushy stuff's over now. Come on, back to work. Yeah, I think that's better. We just... I thought having it like irregular would not be good for the timber, but I think it doesn't matter. If I run out of those. I have run out of those. I'm using my tough sparingly, because I don't have a huge amount. But I will go... That needs to be moved over a bit. I will go and get supplies for next time. We'll do all the window dressings and bits and pieces. So that'll be good. And we'll have to figure out what this floor's gonna be. Because it ain't gonna be oak. Tell you that much. Tell you that for free. I'll tell you that much for free. That one. Something like that. Oh no, I busted that one. Okay, that's okay. See, this is why I am not friends with scaffolding. Okay. Not that one. Okay, we'll see how much, because I think I'm going to run out in a second anyways. Do have a smidge little bit left. I don't know if we'll get all the way around. Oh, oh. Maybe. Just maybe. That's alright, and I suppose we are going to punch some windows. Punching windows. Not punching trees. Punching windows. Oh, nope. And again. Okay. That one. That way. So, jump, 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 okay. Oh, coming in hot. ignore the top. Ignore the top. If that had a bit of window dressing and gardens around it and stuff, I think we're getting there. Some bushes. This just needs to get, again, just push back 1 or 2 blocks this hillside. I want to keep it. I want to keep the hillside intact. But just some little decorative fencing like that around the place. Oh my goodness. There we go. Well, we have the makings of a farmhouse. We have the beginnings of a farmhouse. I love fence posts. It's weird that I love them so much. I did that again, just here. Let's do something fun, because I've been building the house for a while now. I have a feeling they're very bright green, aren't they? Very bright. Hi. What's your favourite leaf? Do we just go the standard oak? I just have a feeling those might be too green. Like, they're almost a little bit lime green. Light sources behind there. Anyway, just doing that to get a bit of a feel for what we could zhuzh up. Cover that torch up, you get you get the gist. Our doggos look after the land. They're good like that. Yeah, I need to sort out that roof line, but I will ponder. I will have a little ponder on that one offline. I think stuff like this is going to help. I'll get some lanterns as well. We'll stick those on. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. I think, yeah, I had to get rid of the spruce. I just, it's a habit for me using spruce in my builds. we could even just slab that floor. Where's the birch? Trying to use the things that I have got like tons of. I thought I bought a whole lot. Yeah. There you are. Tell me, is that too? That's awfully light. I'm trying to go farmhouse. I'm trying and keep the idea of the farmhouse in the brain. Okay, that's going to have to go on the back burner, just like the roof. But there you go. There you go. Things and stuff. Oh, that's right, my scaffolding fell. Like, I'm sure I had something up there. Okay, I'm liking this stuff up here, I just have to figure out the roof line. Because it's very boxy still. So the next thing I want to have a look at is where the barn would go, but I don't know if that'll be the next thing I do build. Could even come, yeah, I think it might even come down here. And then we'll put some trees back up on the forest, like foresty trees up on the hill. So yeah, the barn might even come here, and that would connect this whole side. And we'll put some little buildings in front, and then this whole side will come to life. I love it. And this area is all waterfront. Oh my goodness, I have so much to do. I don't know if I'll get this all done, but this is like a waterfront area. You can put little machines like this one inside little buildings. And put a little port thing, you know, a pier. Oh my goodness, wouldn't it be cool to have a ship as well? I know, Ron, this is how my brain works. I'm like, I finally kind of see things as if you put the big stuff in. You put the big stuff in, and then you're like, oh, now I want to do everything. One thing at a time. Yet this is why I have the squirrel button. Squirrel. This is my brains. That's right. Whatever is at the forefront of the energy, right? And this farmhouse has been niggling for a long time. But yeah. Definitely think it got a little bit too tall for itself. yeah, I like putting those bits and pieces in. We'll get some lanterns, and I'll even put some flowers or something in there. Probably too light. I could do some like some glazed, not glazed, what do you call it? I actually am a little bit of a fan of the, what do you call it? The thing. Yeah, stripped oak logs, or, oh my goodness, words. That stuff. What's that called? That one. But the smooth version. Oh my god, that's terrible. Granite. I kept thinking graphite. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the smooth version of that one, because it kind of looks like tiles. But yeah, equally we could just do some stripped wood or something like that in a words, the parquet flooring, I don't know, the one with the Q in it. But yeah, that could work because it's like in the orangey tones. Whatever it is, it's got to go with orange. I think this has got to stay because it's like there's an acacia grove over there. We're embracing the acacia. Do I have any spare oak logs? Don't think so. I think I've turned them all into planks. Okay, one last try. They say one block at a time. One block at a time. Ooh. This is my forest clearings. And let's go get some of the granite, not the graphite. I'm gonna love this once I get rid of all the scaffolding. You just run off the edge. You just run off the edge. Oh. I'm just curious now what that might look like. So I do have another half of that trial chamber to clear out that I chickened out on the other day. So in one of these other streams I'll go and have a look in there. We'll do something very exciting. Let's see. I just want to see what these look like. I suppose I could, can I do half of them? Right, that's going to be too much. Oop, that's not my bed. Oh, look, there's a window with glass in it. Oh, look, I'm getting home. That might not be awful. If it's got a few boxes and bits and pieces. I do that so many times. I go and replace the tool I'm using with the block. I think we need to frame the door. Once we frame the door, we're good to go. Gosh. Okay, that's looking nice and welcoming. I think I can sprinkle those through. We'll see how that goes. This might be too orange, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. Everything on this is up for grabs. Everything. Okay. Please hold. There we go. Now we can run again. Need to bring the runny beacon, the runny beacon up to the front beacon.
Wickless_mama raided with 11 amazing beeps.
Wickless! Oh my goodness! Mama's in the house! Oh, you guys! Hi! How are you? How is stream? Were you doing the Phasmo? I'm gonna have to come in one day. Wickless! So what you're saying, that you were attacked by so many ghosts, they were out for you today. They were they were really out for you today. So what I'm hearing what I'm hearing is that Wickless didn't listen to Pokey. Is this right? Is this verified information? So you had some fun playing Phasmo. Oh, see, now we're cooking.
It's time to flip the plushie.
It's time to flip the plushie. Oh, glow stick for you anytime. Anytime. So did you find some of the ghost, or did they just get you? It was lots of fun. I'm pleased. It was lots of fun. Here we go. We'll even do now that the one time glow stick that you have redeemed this, and I haven't been in a cave in danger. I'm in danger. I can actually take a breath and do this and remember to do it. So, flip the plushie is when we flip a card, and as a class, we get to see which of the plushies gets to sit up the front. So oh good, you got some of them. I find I haven't played it for ages, and so I can never remember all the bits. Oh look, there we go. We go from happy ginger cat, happy blue cat. We're having a happy cat day. It's a happy cat day. So these are, I love them so much. They're reversible. You can kind of see if I can aim it in the right direction, and then you go ooh. Oof. That's right. That's right, Pokey. As long as the cat is happy, we're all good. We don't make the cat grumpy. I'll watch out for the claws on the grumpy cat. Here we go. Good. So you had a good sesh with your Phasmo. I'm gonna have to watch out for you guys. I do have it. We've played it, but I forget everything. Not everything, but just all the little nuances of all of the ghosts. I get them all confused. Is that the one that does flip the breaker or doesn't flip the breaker? That likes the cold or doesn't like it? That's part of the fun. There we go. We flipped the plushie. I just love how that bot lady says it. It's time to flip the plushie. There we go. Like I said, I have a few more of these, and I said it every single time. I need to take their photos so we can add them into the mix. There's only a couple that I haven't. So I finally got all my storage sorted, and so I've come up for sunlight. Oh, so you think you're giving Wickless that shout out. She's fellow Slackvillian, but I met her first on Zero's SMP. She's good folk. Make sure you go and say hi. Check her out. I do want that. We're trialing out different things. Trialing out things. With full pockets. Absolutely full pockets. It's like one of those puzzles where you've got the tiles and you've got to like push them all around to complete the puzzle. And that's what my inventory's like. So yeah, I'm going to work on this roof line offline. The roof line offline. We're focusing on this first floor. I think that's not looking too shabby. It's supposed to be a farmhouse in a semi-modern elvish village. And just throw in a few bushes for good measure, just to see what that might look like. We're trialing out stuff. Trialing it out. That's right, we've got a happy cat, and you guys had a happy stream. I think that's a good day. We'll call that a good day. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a nice polished words. Polished granite. Like, I do need some light around here, or we're gonna have friends. Friendly friends. Okay, well that's good, because I've been putting this off for a little while, but he's got the perfect spot on the hillside. This is what I wanted, to make sure that the farmhouse had the best view of the lot. Hi. Doggo. So cute. Wait, where'd you go? Let's stick your head in the wall. There we go. Oh, cute. So I'm playing with the dog. I had an ex-colleague pop in. She bought her brand new doggy. We hardly caught up because I was playing with the doggy. Like, I'm sorry. Oh no, we did catch up. Ugh. It's the leap of faith. Well, it's the leap of faith. Well, it's run off the edge. But yeah, this week I got my doggy cuddles, IRL. I was happy. I was a very happy camper. Look, hardly any shulkers to speak of, and the one I do have down here is there because that's going to help me progress. It's like, what? We're just, those are empty. They're empty, I promise. And my empties, I need to put them, give them back to the recycling centre. So given how many shulker monsters I have had, I'm actually doing pretty darn good. There we go, I finally found a place after all this time to put the Christmas tree topper. It's finally got a home. It's been sitting in my ender chest since Christmas. And there's, what do we call those? The shulker thing. Skulk. Spreaderer. Totally nailed it. That's what I got after the fellow Slackvillian Durban showed me how to shoot a warden from far away, as long as there's a waterfall stopping it. Adventures. These are the guys that carry the spoils from all our adventures. Catalyst. Is that what it's called? There we go. Skulk spreader, technical term. So yeah, I mean, I've still got, maybe if I put a few moss thingies on the wall, moss bits and pieces. I'm growing vines. That's only because I want some mossy cobble. It's kind of like passive vine growth. Like a tufa. It's decorative and functional. Because I'll spread some in the middle as well. So close. I've got all these bits that are going really good, and as I said, this is the first stream like that I have poked my head up properly upstairs for a very long time. So I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon. But I wanted to say thank you for everybody for coming in, and we will find a nice little raid in a second. But seriously, you guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting this crazy little adventure. Raids are fun, and when you're new, they're a little bit scary. Just a little bit. Right, we'll go and hang on. I need to bring up screens and stuff. Ron, I need more buttons. More buttons. I think I had something somewhere that shows me. So I need to refresh this because I think I saw. Yeah, so it is a truly Bedrock stream weekend, and I can see that Eladrium is on. So I think we might go over there and support those guys. What did I need to have a little copy of the raid message. I think it's just Night Sky Raid, here comes the night, something like that. I think that's what Radar he came up with. So hang on, oh, he just raided Dadcraft. Thanks, Gary. So shall we pop over there? He might have been the last one for the day, because I think I assumed that they would be wrapping up pretty soon for this day. Yeah, I think I went to him last time. He's really cool. He's very supportive of all the folks. Okay, so we'll pop over there. We'll go and say hi. But yeah, no, seriously, guys, you're amazing. Stay awesome, and I will find more buttons. Too many buttons. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that would make sense. And they'll be starting up. So I think it was a 2-day stream weekend. So stream weekend, obviously. So they'll be starting up again in the morning. There we go. Okay, so while I figure out how to get over to Dadcraft, I will be back in a couple of days. So my Tuesday. Don't know what we're going to do then. We make it up as we go along. So kind of a little bit later, yeah, than today's. So for me it would be my 10 at night. If you check on, I've been really organised. I put them into the Twitch stream, what do you call it, schedule. So it should, so I'm told, show it in local times for folk. But yeah, we'll have to figure out what we're doing then. Because of the time frames that our server restart happens, for the last couple, I've tried a bit of bingo. Starting off here on Slackville and then doing a little bit of bingo afterwards, because that also helps with my confidence and just getting out there and hitting a zombie. I think last time I died because my poor little stone axe broke. Wasn't prepared, but I'm learning. Yeah, no, I love the bingo. If it takes me like 40 minutes to get a line, we have fun doing it anyways. Okay, well, take care, have fun, and I will remember to push the right button thing. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Who put me in charge of the buttons? There we go. Oh look, I did something. Okay guys, have fun. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we will catch up soon. Alright, take care.